Welcome to Pro Contractor Studio, powered by the RainCAD technology. In this 4-part presentation, we will demonstrate how to draft a piece of property. In Part 2, we will place the property lines around the house. We will draft this typical residence using these measurements taken in the field. We start by switching to a property line style and then selecting the line command. We will reset the anchor point to the back right corner of the house. We use the point polar command to set a point 10.5 feet to the right of the anchor point location. We will reset the anchor point to the front of the house and use the point relative command to set a point 7 feet over and 40 feet down to the front right corner of the property. We have now drawn one segment of the property lines. We will continue to reset the anchor point location and use the point polar and point relative commands to draw line segments on each side of the house. If you measure out from the structures to any location on the property line, you can accurately draft the property lines on any plot plan. When using the point relative command, enter values moving to the left or below the anchor point as negative numbers. Since this is a cul-de-sac lot, we will need at least one additional measurement to create a curve. We'll draw a temporary line 30 feet down from the front of the house to the property line. Now we can extend the endpoints of the line so they intersect one another. We simply drag the endpoint of a line and notice how the line will snap to the correct angle as it extends. To draw the curve for the cul-de-sac, we select the curve command and set a point at each endpoint along the front of the house and press enter. Now let's trim the property lines in the backyard so they stop at the intersections. We select the trim command and click on 2 line segments. The lines will be trimmed at the intersections. We repeat the command to trim the remaining 2 lines. Let's erase the temporary line used to draft the cul-de-sac. Based on measurements taken in the field, we have determined the garage needs to rotate in negative 11 degrees. We select the garage, rotate it to the correct angle, and this step is complete.